What's going on, guys? This is Badass Viewer, and today we'll be having a look at the Star Wars Black Series, Episode 6, Luke Skywalker. I like this guy. I definitely like the black outfit version of Luke. I don't really know which outfit of Luke I technically like the most, but between this and the Episode 5 Luke Skywalker, I definitely like this figure. Just as much, and maybe a little bit more than the Episode 5 figure, which I definitely liked. They do have their flaws and their pros, I guess, but I just like this figure because he just looks cool, and he just, like, the way he moves as a figure is pretty nice, so I like that quite a bit. Not a whole lot of detail to talk about this guy, so it should be a relatively quick review, although I do tend to ramble on about things as I go along, but we'll try and stop from doing that. New head sculpt, I don't quite like it too much. I think his eyes are a little too big. He kind of looks like a sad puppy. I don't know, like, I feel like the head sculpts for Luke Skywalker keep getting a little weirder. This one's probably the best. I don't have the the TIE fighter. I don't have the X-Wing suit Luke Skywalker because that's a waste of figure to me. There's no reason to have him in that. So I think this is probably the definitive head, but I mean, the likeness to Mark Hamill isn't too terribly great, but I think this one's probably the worst. It's nicely painted and whatnot. I just like the eyes are just huge. So yeah. But the rest of him, he's pretty much just in his black outfit, which isn't much to say for. I do kind of wish he would have gotten maybe like an interchangeable hand to give him two human-looking hands, or maybe a robotic hand, even though you don't see his robotic hand. But, it's still cool. I like the fact that they, gave him the glove anyways, because that's pretty much how he looks in the movie, which I guess is a weird observation to make, but anyways, he's got his lightsaber, which I put in his hand even though I was going to talk about it. So see what I'm talking about? I get really confused sometimes when I'm doing these reviews, and then I kind of go on. But here's the lightsaber, very cool looking. If you have the R2-D2 figure from the same line, you got the lightsaber that could plug into his head and shoot out, and it's pretty much the same figure, except this one has a little hook for it to go onto his belt, which is kind of weird how they did, but it goes on there if you actually try. Very nice green lightsaber, which obviously can unplug and plug as you wish, so that's very nice. He can also take off his chest piece here and have either this opened, I guess, like folded collar version like this, or you can have it just completely black, like it's put upright, whatever. I don't know what to technically call this, but you can take off his chest piece and you can either have it where this piece is folded over, or you can have it where it's completely folded up so it's flush. I don't know, this is kind of weird. It just looks like he has like a weird gray half triangle on his chest. I get what they were trying to do, because I know that his outfit kind of looks like this at one point, so it's kind of your preference whether you want him to have it like this or if you want it completely black. He still looks pretty cool either way. It just kind of gives him a little bit more color to him, so I guess that's nice. His belt is free floating, pretty nice looking. I feel like it's a generic looking kind of belt to me, but it's obviously sculpted specifically for him. But it's free floating, so it doesn't get in the way or anything like that. That's really about it, guys. He's got, I think it's a new body mold, but it looks pretty generic to Skywalker, just, to this outfit particularly. So I guess it's technically new, but nothing too special about it. So really, that's really about it. In terms of articulation, his head is on a ball joint and a swivel, so his head can look up and down, left and right. Arms go in and out, rotate 360 degrees, no bicep swivel, which I really wish they would do. Single joint in the elbow, which is very unfortunate because that's really just my biggest problem with these figures. No bicep swivel and no double jointed elbows. Be very nice to have when you're trying to hold his lightsaber, which actually for this figure, I didn't have problems at all trying to get him to hold his lightsaber with 2 hands. Whereas most of the other characters, I have to kind of move his arms in such a way that, you know, it looks kind of weird. But this one was actually pretty easy for some reason, so I don't know if it's because his arms just don't have so much crap going on around his biceps that he's actually able to move a little bit more or whatnot. But this looks pretty good, so whatever they did was pretty nice. But I do wish they'd have that. He's got a hinge in the wrist as well as a swivel. He's got 2 open hands, which doesn't necessarily need, but you know, it's for holding his lightsaber. He's got the diaphragm joint, I guess is what you call it, or the waist swivel, whatever. So you can rotate and go up and down pretty decently. T-joints in the legs, so you can go forward and in and out. Rotates at the upper part of the thigh. Double jointed knees, a hinge in the foot, as well as an ankle pivot. And for this hand, his hinge is that other one where it goes up and down instead of in and out. So that's nice. Kind of be like, my name is Luke Skywalker. You killed my father. Prepare to die. But then, you know, Darth Vader comes in. But Luke, I am your father. But we're looking at the wrong person. No! So, yeah, you can do that. That's if you want. I mean, anyways. So, overall, I like this figure. I don't know why I like him so much, because he's not really got anything going for him. So I guess if you like this episode 6 version of Luke, definitely pick him up. I just got him in the case, so by default I got him. But, you know, I wouldn't pay 20 bucks for him, but, you know, I'm sure he'll probably go down in price at some point, or you can find him pretty easy if you just go to Target or Kmart or something like that and pick them up there. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this review. Stay tuned for more figure reviews and other cool videos like that, and I will talk to you guys later.